everybody, my name is Jamie Jackson. I am a freshman at Coe College, and I'm studying political science. But not only am I studying school, I also play volleyball for Coe College. And I've been playing volleyball since I was about your age. And we already talked about all the sports that you guys play, right?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you play sport, or like sports, or do anything with sports at all. Okay, good. Alright. So now, tell me all the sports you guys just shout out.
Baseball,
football,
basketball,
that is so many sports. You
soccer,
guys are
tennis.
super athletic, super athletic. So I'm here today to talk to you guys about balancing your time, like school, with all your sports and everything. So, you guys are in 6th grade right now, correct? Yeah. So now, as you move on from middle school, high school, and hopefully college in the future, school is going to get harder. You're going to get more and more assignments, and you're going to have different teachers for each class. And each teacher is going to assign you schoolwork as they see fit in order for you to learn everything you need to know for their class. But you know what? You don't have to worry about this because your teacher here, as well as the teachers in the future, are preparing you for this, and everybody gets all of these assignments. So you guys are going to be fine. Don't worry about it. But as we just learned, sports are not the only, or school is not the only thing that you do with your time. You also play sports. Now imagine yourself shooting that game-winning goal, making that final basket, or just scoring that game-winning point. Did you walk out there on that court, field, or mat with all of the athletic abilities that you have today without any practice for the first time ever? No. You went through hours and hours and hours of practice of trying over and over again, whether it was to serve that ball, or to dribble down the court, or make the tackle, or what others?
Baseball, I don't know.
Baseball. Hit the ball, throw it. You do all sorts of things. You have worked hard in athletics, and you'll continue to get better if you continue to practice. In fact, in this room right now, I'm sure we have some future high school athletes and maybe even some college athletes, like me, or like Logan, or Josie, or anybody else. Now, all those hours of practice do add up, and if you're not careful, you can fall behind in your studies. So, in 1999, Gary Pelter, Rita Layden, and Myrna Matrenga conducted a study on high school and college students. Those high school students who relied solely on athletics to get them into college tended to push off those bad habits that they had while they were in high school. They took easy classes so they'd only stay eligible, and sadly for these students, the prospect of becoming a paid college athlete or a paid professional athlete is very slim. But for those high school students who did have good study habits in high school and continued those in college, they had a much higher chance for success in life. Now, although academics might seem tedious and boring sometimes, they are one of the most important aspects of your life. Now, this is not to take anything away from athletics, because a study at the University of Minnesota showed that those students who are involved in athletics and other social programs, social events, tend to have higher GPAs, grade point averages. Here are a few tips and tricks for you to remember in order for you to be an effective student and athlete. Use a planner. Write down all of your homework assignments and keep them there. And make sure you keep everything organized. That way you don't forget about anything, and you will always have everything right there with you. Also, set aside an hour or two at least every single day in order for you to be able to stay on top of your homework without any distractions. So I don't know if you guys have cell phones, iPods, TVs. Put those away for an hour or two. Just set it aside to do your homework. And remember, with a lot of sports in schools, if you fall below a certain grade, you will not be able to play those sports. So eligibility is important. Now, here is an example of my planner that I keep in order so you guys can see. I have my politics class. This was at the beginning of the year. This is my speaking class that I'm in right now. Look at all the stuff I had to do for that. And then there's more politics and my FYS writing class, my statistics class. I have everything written down there when it's due. Sorry. Yep, that's a good example. So, now, in conclusion, in the last few minutes, I have shared with you guys the importance of balancing your academics and your athletics. Time management skills are going to help you for the rest of your life in everything that you do. You are capable of becoming whatever you want, just as long as you set your mind to it and you can effectively manage your time so you can achieve your goals. Now, put forth all the effort and practice that you need. And famous athlete Bo Jackson once said, set your goals high and don't stop until you get there. Good luck, guys. Are there any questions? Sounds good. All right, now it's time for me to introduce Justin. And Justin is going to talk to you about China and America. Chinese festivals and American festivals. Speech.